Good evening, guys. Welcome back. Let's try this PM session. I know that it's gonna be shit, but I'd love to try a bit if I can find something over here from this PM session. If it is Powell, I am going to surrender over here because I don't know how to trade this guy. This Powell, I have no idea how to trade him. But overall, all I know that the Powell peak is going to be highly volatile accumulation. So all of this price action is high volatile accumulation. All of you see here, it's high volatile accumulation. Market is not going to go some specific level. It is just doing the accumulation, but with huge volatility. Around the morning session, the first buy was here of that area. Was wanted to see that market is not going to go below that 50% of that fair value gap, but it stopped me out over there. And then boom, market went higher, took something that was very specific. Of course, if I were looking for buy only, without looking for buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, maybe I would be able to catch something over here. That run, I would be able to catch it. If I get stopped out here by the fair value gap, then I could frame the trade from the order block. But as I was looking for buy and sell, I was more interested to see that this market will hit that sell side liquidity. That is something should be taken. Okay, it's something that should be taken. All of this liquidity that should be taken. Now market didn't take it. Please don't copy this trade. Okay, please don't copy it because I have no idea it will work or not, because this market is really so difficult for me to read as it is the Powell speak. But I'll explain why I was thinking that this market will fall from this fair value gap. I'll explain that. Just to give me a bit time. So this market went higher, and then finally it has taken this liquidity by that low. Take that specific liquidity. This specific liquidity has been taken over here by a shallow run. If I see the shallow run, this is always my obvious liquidity, and I'm still going to think that this market is going to take that buy side liquidity maybe later. But now I'm more interested to see that this market is going to take that sell side liquidity, which is from 15-minute chart. If you take a closer look over here in this 15-minute chart, this low, that low, and finally this low, which has made this relatively equal lows much more stronger. This is the strongest liquidity, though it has traded the hourly propulsion block. I need the precise market. So as it didn't tap to this new opening gap, I'm not convinced yet. So I want to see this market will fall and come to this new opening gap before going higher for that obvious liquidity one more time from 1-minute chart, of course. And above this liquidity, all of you know about this whole area, which is the real liquidity void. As it is Powell speak, I'm not going to be so much confident. I asked in my Discord that should I come over here, because I know that I'm gonna be wrong most of the time. All the things I will mark over here, I'll be wrong, because I have no idea how to trade this Powell. This Powell is highly risky for me to trade, but still they told me to come here. So let's see if we can learn all together. So that is only the reason I'm here, so that we can learn all together. Okay, so you are learning, I'm learning as well how to trade this Powell. Now why I have framed that sell from this area, let me explain that a bit, though it is in lunch hour. But why did I frame that from here? Let me explain that. From 15-minute chart, this consequent crossment, remember I talked that while I was framing the sell from here, I told that there is one thing I'm doing wrong, and that is I'm going to frame my sell while market is above the consequent crossment of that 15-minute last fair value gap. This candle, it has give me the signature, brother, I'm going to fall. Then this candle has confirmed that I'm going to fall. These two candle has confirmed that. Then market has used this consequent crossment, take that liquidity from 1-minute chart. After taking that liquidity, it has fallen. Why did it close? Below this consequent crossment, again below that 15-minute last fair value gap consequent crossment. Now look at that consequent crossment, what it is working. It is working as a resistance. So here it was working as a support. Market has been supported that consequent crossment, take that liquidity. Now it is using as a resistance. I needed some specific line here to look my highest high, to make my highest high before framing a trade, as well as I have this 15-minute bearish gap. as I know that I'm so much confident about this sell side liquidity, I'm more interested to think that this market will fall for that fair value gap, sorry, that new day opening gap. And I have this 15-minute bearish fair value gap after taking the buy side liquidity as well as that constant encroachment, which is now working as an resistance. Guys, one more time, I'm not going to say that it is going to work. I am just trying to catch it with my knowledge, but I'm not confident that it will work because Powell is going to speak around 1:30. Before Powell speak, after Powell speak, most of the time market is high volatile, accumulating. It keep doing this type of accumulation and it is highly volatile. So I'm not saying that it is going to work, but if it works, I'm happy if it works. Okay, because I will say that okay, price action worked a bit here, but most probably it is not going to work. Most probably it is not going to work. So here there is no bullish period that can stop the market and send it higher again. So I'm going to believe that bearish period from 15-minute chart and the constant encroachment of that last fair value that has been worked as a support before, now it should work as a resistance here. That run, I was waiting for that run from 1-minute chart. You will see something very specific. This is that same high. Okay, so you are seeing this high over here. Let me show you that same high from 15-minute chart. There, this is that 1-minute high. Okay, I was waiting for that fair value gap to be traded one more time before calling. While I have seen that this market has traded that first presented gap low and fall closed below this fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. Above this liquidity, see this liquidity, this is that sell side liquidity. Above this liquidity, this is the last fair value gap. If this last fair value gap is broken, there is 90% possibility that market will fall and take that liquidity. But sometimes it can be the fake breakout. That means one candle will close below the last fair value gap and then the next candle will go and close inside that fair value gap or above that fair value gap. So sometimes it is the fake breakout. But while it has closed again around this area, so it has confirmed that I am broken. This last fair value gap has been broken over there. While I have seen this last fair value gap has been broken here, I started to look for the sell from that entry fair value gap. This was the last fair value gap. As you can see, market has traded the breakaway gap, which is my breakaway gap actually. So let me mark the breakaway gap as well. Here, this is the breakaway gap, and let me mark it. Breakaway gap. This is the breakaway gap. This is the entry fair value gap. Entry fair value gap. So I framed my sell from this entry fair value gap and looking for this sell side liquidity. I will try to take a partial while market will go below this low. But here breakaway gap should work the way it should work. I mean, what do I mean by that? Body should not close above the constant encroachment of that breakaway gap. Wick can beat the damage. Wick can go a bit higher. There is nothing wrong. If wick would love to go a bit higher, there is nothing wrong. But body has to close below that constant encroachment of that breakaway gap. If it doesn't touch that breakaway gap, that is the best case of scenario. But even if it touch, it should not close above the constant encroachment. Okay, this candle has traded that breakaway gap. I pushed my button from, you can see here, from that entry gap, willing to hold my trade for this sell side liquidity, not exactly to this sell side liquidity, below that sell side liquidity, which is the new day opening gap, I guess, until here. Okay, this is the new day opening gap high. I would love to hold my trade until this new day opening gap high. This line, which has traded this first presented gap, I needed that support from that first presented gap. So I was thinking that if it reverses from this fair value gap, I have nothing to do over here, because it is something like this last fair value gap is holding the market and sending it higher, and there was no perfect manipulation, even though I have seen this manipulation over there after that has been broken. So this fair value gap need to be broken for the manipulation. So I got the manipulation over there. Fortunately, I didn't find any other selling, bearish fair value gap, fortunately, because if I have found some kind of fair value gap, maybe I would try to take and sell from that bearish fair value gap. So it is my good fortune that I didn't find any bearish fair value gap after the manipulation. No manipulation, no sell. It is forbidden. No manipulation, no sell. So if it respect that fair value gap keep falling, I have no problem with that. I'll let this go. But after that manipulation, if it could make another fair value gap, maybe I would try to take the sell from that area. I wouldn't wait for this confirmation, and you can see that I would get stopped out and then market tapped over there. Then this could be my next opportunity to take the sell from this entry fair value gap. I'm preferring this market will fall, but I can be absolutely wrong. I'm saying you that I can be 100% wrong, because Powell is going to speak after 40 minutes. He's going to speak, so it can be highly volatile accumulation. I prefer, even if it would love to go higher, which where it has left that buy side liquidity, which is my real target, this buy side liquidity. But even before going higher, it will take that sell side liquidity, trade that new day opening gap, and I will start to look for buying opportunity. So my buying opportunity will be from this new day opening gap. Still, I'm bullish. I'm not bearish. My bias is not bearish. I'm bullish until market is above this new day opening gap. So if you have any confusion about my bias, I'm going to say that my bias is bullish, but from that new day opening gap. Not below the new day opening gap, not above the new day opening gap. Until this sell side liquidity is not taken, market is not trading this new day opening gap, I can't look for the buy. That's for simple. Even though my bias is bullish. Now, if my bias is bullish, I should not frame any sell if I'm struggling with my bias. So if any of you are struggling with your bias, you have to let all the sell go. All the selling opportunity I was framing there, you have to let them go. Instead of that, you have to look for the buying opportunity. So if it can provide you the buying opportunity, you will go for that buy. No sell is valid if you are struggling with your bias. Now, if you know how to work with the bias, of course you can try sell and buy both of them, because you know what you are doing. Whoever is struggling with bias, if your bias is bearish, no buy setup is valid for you. If your bias is bullish, no sell setup is valid for you. You have to practice this at first you have to practice it, and slowly you will get the confidence, and then you will be able to go for both buy and sell. Okay, this is just my opinion, but yeah, rest is your choice. Here from 15-minute chart, I have the higher time frame PTR, which is a 15-minute bearish gap, as well as this constant crossman. From 1-minute chart, I have this first presented gap that has been traded perfectly over here around this area. Everything is telling me this market should keep falling for that sell side liquidity and to trade this new day opening gap. If the market closes below this new day opening gap, I will maybe look for that sell side liquidity, keeping that in my mind that Powell speak is something like this. Trust me, man, Powell speak is something like this. Highly volatile accumulation or seek and destroy mode. This is most of the time Powell do these things. Most of the time, and it is highly volatile. Maybe you will get the run. You will not going to get opportunity to take the buy, but you will see there is a 50 handle run or maybe a 100 handle run. Then you will see there is a sell, but market is not going to respect any of your PTR. It is just going to fall, keep falling without taking you. Then it will go higher again, fall again, high again, fall again, without giving you the entry opportunity. So this is why I'm saying it's highly risky. Please, nobody, don't try to catch that run. Let today go. I will say let today go. Every day is so beautiful. Just one day, please let this go. Still, if you are overzealous, you can try your trade. If you are bullish, please try to frame the buy. I'm not bullish until this sell side liquidity is not taken and market is not going to trade this new opening gap. If you ask me, gun to my head, I want to say market will take this sell side liquidity now, because buy side liquidity has been taken. It will take this sell side liquidity, trade that new opening gap, then maybe it will go for buy side liquidity. Or if it closes below this new opening gap, it will go for that sell side liquidity. That's all. Please make sure that you're very careful over here. Best thing is to do the paper trade. If you have the paper money, trade it. Don't include your real money over here. Am I still online or I'm out already? I think you guys can listen to me, right? Can you hear me, boy? Thank you guys for that confirmation. Again, I'm saying that most of the time I'm wrong about Powell speak. I really don't know how to trade this market. If you ask me about CPI, I will show you with so much confidence. Out of out of 10 CPI, I will give you 9 CPI profitable trade. I will give that with so much confidence. I will give you so much profit in FOMC, PMI, PPI, every trade. Okay, not 100%, but 90% of the time you'll be profitable all of this area. This Powell, I don't know how to trade. If you ask me why, ICT never talked about this Powell speak. Never, ever, never, ever. He just simply told avoid Powell. He just simply told avoid Powell. But he never told how to trade this Powell speak or something like that. So I really don't have any idea how to trade this guy. Maybe there is some way, but I don't know. I don't know. The Powell speak is around 130. PM session likes, please. Nobody is willing to give me the like. Man, today is the worst day for me to trade. We all are learning here. I'm also learning. So let's see. Okay, you guys, if you have any idea, please share it with me how to trade this Powell speak. Instead saying that, man, it is going higher, it is going to fall. No, don't say like that way. I see sometimes Erdogan, I think Erdogan, if I'm not wrong, Erdogan tell that institutional order flow, I mean, institutional is using that level for selling. So I need something, that type of information, so that I can understand that what he is trying to say. Okay, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to take it, but I would love to know if you have any idea about Powell speak. So if you have the idea, please share it with us. Hello, JGB. Most probably I'll be wrong here. This market will stop me out before falling. Most probably. That is why I'm not moving my stop loss. If it was a normal day, my stop loss is already just one tick above the entry fair value gap. It would be one tick above this entry fair value gap. But I'm afraid that market will go higher and trade, then fall again, go higher again, fall again, something like that. So I would love to put it over there, 20 handle stop loss. Would love to keep it over there. While I have seen this order block, I would be very much confident to trail my stop loss. But now, no. Good afternoon, Gangjong. Ravi, hi brother, how well? Let's enjoy this price action, man. Let's enjoy Powell. Let's enjoy him. 10,329 subscriber. Let's see if we can touch 10,340 subscriber. I repeat, should I write it down here that I'll be wrong? Most of the time, I'm not confident enough to trade this market. Should I write it down? 1,300 payouts this week from Take Profit Trader. Biblical, please, man, share the screenshot with us. Please, man, share the screenshot with us. I love to see that. I want to see the screenshot from Outlander more than anyone else that he has gotten his payout. Really, man, I'm willing to see your payout screenshot. I'm eagerly waiting for that, Outlander. Never, you're going to break Powell. Oh man, no. I'm afraid of Powell and now these days Trump. I have shares twice this week. Oh, thank you so much, Biblical. Lord, would love to one day. Man, please, come on. Come on, man. Come on. I want to see your screenshot of your payout, man. Please. Give me that. I was eagerly waiting for slow is fast his payout. I got it. I got it already 3 times in a row. 3 take profit trader payout. Now I need yours. Outlander. There's some specific people I really would love to see their screenshot. Payout screenshot. I will talk about one after another. Okay, so now I'm more interested to see the payout from Outlander. One payout. That's enough. Give me one payout. I'll take you until the second payout. What about top step payouts? Any payout, man. Any payout. I'm not saying that you have to use the take profit trader or my funded futures or Apex or maybe Tradify. No. Any payout. I need the payout screenshot. That's all, brother. If you'd love to trade top step, trade it, but give me the payout, man. I would love to show you that. Please do that, man. I mean, that is kind of, I feel good if I see that payout. Good that okay, I'm not wasting my time. Someone is getting their payout. That's all. I'm sure. What is the highest payout ever you got? $12,327. Exactly $12,327. From the name was that of that platform was it is already banned actually, FTMO, and my what was that? My forex fund. You remember there was a broker, I mean sorry, prop firm that was so famous, and suddenly they just got banned or something. Remember that? I was trading out there the CFD market, that means US 100, sorry, US 500 market. My funded, what was that name? I forgot. If anyone has the payout, please share it here. Payout pass certificate. Please share it over here. I would love to see your payout screenshot over there. I saw last I got from Stacks and his payout. Then here is the biblical. I have biblical again. Then slow is fast. Third time. This is his third payout. He promised me. He kept his promise. I really appreciate that, man. Then this guy has passed his funded trader. I guess top funded trader. Then biblical has shared another payout. I love it to see it, man. I love to see that. Then he has already shared a lot of his payout by one screenshot. Okay, so please share it over here. If you think that our channel, our community, our everything has been supported you a bit, then please share it. If you think, okay, this channel didn't give you anything, we didn't learn anything altogether, then it's okay. You don't need to share it. Because I will say that is my success. When I will see a lot of payout screenshot, I will say that is our success. If it is your hard work, you don't need to share it. My funded forex, absolutely something like that. I exactly no, not first truck. It's so long ago. Okay, like in 2022, I guess. In 2022 November, around there. I'm not satisfied until I buy you business class to Australia. Man, I just need your payout screenshot, Outlander. I'm just waiting for your screenshot. After this guy, slow is fast. He has changed his name. Actually, his name is Ryan, but he has changed his name to slow is fast. After his screenshot, I'm eagerly waiting for your screenshot, Outlander. More than anything else. I have already. What can I do, man? All I can do is just give the signal. That's all I can do maximum. I don't want to do that. I want your freedom, guys. Just one payout. Eagerly waiting for that. I don't count small payouts. I just need one screenshot, brother. That's all I need from you. That's all I need from you. Nothing else. One payout screenshot from Outlander. Posted Titu, thanks so much for your knowledge and live sessions. Ben, it really helped, man. Sometimes I get confused. I think like you guys say that just for the appreciation, but it really helped you. Now you have entered into the king, man. You know that if you enter into the membership, you have to give the penguin to me. New guys, hey, welcome, Kamau Dorsey. Welcome to our channel, brother. Welcome. Please read my question, sir. What is your question, Sachin? Can you please write one more time? I'm watching this market and you in the comment as well. Okay, so sometimes I missed some of your comment. I'm so sorry for that. Most disciplined trader on YouTube tutor. I'm not that. I'm learning, brother. I'm learning and I'm telling you the fact you should go for or you should look for. I'm not the most disciplined trader. Still, I have a lot of problem with my psychology. I'm struggling with them, but still, I my level best so that you guys can follow something that I'm not able to follow. Maybe my psychology is weaker than yours. So, of course, you will be profitable, man. Ben Cruz, thanks for that penguin, man. Everyone, please say welcome to Dorsey because he's our new member. I mean, new subscriber. Come out, Dorsey. Where are you from, brother? Does first presented gap in PM work? It is going to work until 4 p.m. Newark local time. The first presented gap from 9:30. It is going to work until 4 p.m. in the same day, 4 p.m. Newark local time. Cannot be weaker than mine. Outlander. Oh man, no word to say. Oh man. Oh, all of them are the payout, man. All of them are the payout. What the man? You made my day, man. You made my day. That's awesome, man. Awesome, 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 awesome. I love you, man. Try to increase your funded account. Try to increase your funded account. Please do that. I love it. It made my day, man. So, thanks for that penguin, by the way. Outlanders are play in first few days. I asked you the wrong question. My question is that I can determine the bias for the AM session, but I'm not able to think of anything for the PM session. That is why I told that I will keep coming around the PM session until it is not good. I will keep coming around the PM session so that you will have an idea how to trade the PM session. Yesterday's PM session, today's PM session, none of them are good to trade. So I'm not going to deliver the information which I was planning to deliver because it's not good. While it will be good, I'll share with you so that you can simply trade the PM session in a easy way. Okay, Sachin? Just give me some time so that I can have a good PM session. I just need some more time so that I can have a good PM session. But it will be so easy for you to understand the PM session like the AM session is too easy. Not always, not 100% of the day, but most of the days. Everyone is profitable except me. Don't say like that way. For you, it is taking more time. It's not something like I'm going to get the whole price action by 3 months, so you are going to do the same or you are going to get the same. No, it's not like this. Maybe I'm going to get it by 1 week. It will take 1 year for you. But if you keep trying to learn without getting frustrated, you will be profitable. This guy is the result, or this guy is my proof. This guy is my proof. Slow is fast. Talk to him. If you don't believe me, man. But he's my proof. It will take time, but eventually you will get your profit. You have to be strict with something for learning every single time. Push yourself to learn new things, or not new things, to learn something that is related with your trading style, Okay. Don't get frustrated. If you get frustrated, man, you're done. First partial taken. I'm not convinced. That was a random partial. It has to take this one. If it doesn't take it, the whole PM session, I will have nothing to do. So it has to come here, take this, then I will start to look for buy. Thank you, Outlander. By the way, 10,334 subscriber. I just need 16 more subscribers, 6 more subscriber. 16 for 50, 6 for 40. Let's see if we can touch 40 at least. I believe in you, man. We'll keep going. Appreciate for good words. Thank you so much. You know, Hassan, when you are not active, I gave you personal message, right? By finding your name. I don't want any of you to give up. I never think about my profit. I always think about your profit, your success. Believe me or not. I don't know. But yeah, I always do that. 16 more. Yeah, Ravi, 16 more for 50. I would love to see if I can touch 40 actually. We'll be here tomorrow morning or just in at lunch. I will be here in morning and I will keep going until the lunch hour. If the price action is good, then I will catch the PM as well, because I need to explain the PM action, PM session price action. I have to do it, but all I need a good price action. I mean, not this type of price action. It is buffering, right? The stream is buffering, right? I will start around 9:45 if there is no accident then. To the same exit, can you please show where are you getting the sell side from? I'm getting the sell side from 15-minute chart, brother. See this 15-minute chart? How can I show it to you? This low, that low, relatively equal lows. While this low has appeared on the chart, it has made this sell side liquidity much more stronger. So my target is this new see this new opening gap, the top of this new opening gap. That is my target, because after taking the liquidity, it needs the resting place, and this new opening gap is the resting place. I can target the 50% of that new opening gap, but the most logical level is to the top of this new opening gap. So I'm trying to catch it until the top of this new opening gap. I'm not moving my stop loss. Reason, Powell is going to speak. So it's a 20 handle stop loss. I have to catch that because it can retest this breakaway gap one more time. I'm going to remove that. In Friday's giveaway, it will be for those people who has 50 points. Little bit buffering, no buffer. Okay, I hope that it will be okay. 335 subscriber, man. Am I going to touch 50 subscribers? Sorry, 40 subscriber by this live? You're most welcome, Gangjam. Also, do you more your stop loss? Do you more your stop loss? Also, do you more your stop loss? What do you mean by do you more your stop loss? I didn't understand, brother. Oh, Friday is not no trading day. Absolutely. I think I will do that tomorrow PM session then. কি স্যার এটা আটকে দিয়ে দাও কাঁদতেছে এটা আটকে দিয়ে যাস না লাইটটা জ্বালায়নি You gave the answer already. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. এটা আটকাই দিয়ে যাও ক্ষতি হবে ওর It will be according to points. The Friday giveaway, it will be according to points. That means if you have 50 points, you'll be able to join to that draw. Man, it's just an 50k account. Next week, I will give you 150k account. Okay, from Take Profit Trade. 150k account next week. But one account, I will choose the first 10% who has the highest point. Like Mahdi has the highest point, so the first 10% out of that 10%, I'll choose the winner. One account I'll give them. The rest, if I can take two account, then another 150k account, I'll make them for those people who are my YouTube subscriber, just my YouTube subscriber. No point, nothing. You don't need that point or something. বাংলাদেশ থেকে তুমি বলছো নাকি ভাই? Yes brother, I'm from Bangladesh. Good trading before and after public holiday during lunch? Yeah, absolutely. Not after, before. So if Friday is a holiday, then the best area to trade in Thursday is the lunch hour. That is the best area to trade, in my opinion, in my observation, from my knowledge, from my past experience, from everything. That is the best area to trade, the lunch hour. We'll see that tomorrow. Do you ever trade London? I have traded London a lot of times. I have already talked about London. I have given the best way to trade the London session. The best way to trade the London session. Let me check the London session today. Okay. The London here, right? Okay. Wow, that was an awesome London session. That was the best London session. London session is a liquidity making session. So from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sorry, from 1 a.m. New York local time to 6 a.m. New York local time, I will look for relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows. Market is going to make them. As you can see, this low and that low, this low has created around 345 inside the London session. I would love to start to look for buying opportunity from that area. From that area, I will start to look for buying opportunity. My buy is either from inversion fair value gap or from 22 YT model. Any of them I will start to look for trading opportunity over there. This time market came here, made the relatively equal lows here, not liquidity taken, liquidity making. Then market went higher, no market structure shift. Nothing happened over there. Then market fall a bit, went higher, fall again, went higher. This is the market structure shift. I have got my perfect market structure shift around this area. This is the market structure shift over there. Do I have the fair value gap? If I have the fair value gap, that is my buying opportunity. This is my buy from there. I will take the buy here from this candle while it will tap to this fair value gap, and we'll go for the here. That should be my stop loss because London session is little low volatile, but now the volatility is huge. That is why I would love to put it below the candle which has made the last fair value gap or something like that, below that on 17 handle. In a normal time, my target is 15 handle, but as it is highly volatile even in the London session, I would love to go for 20 handle. That's my trade from here to here, 1:1, or maybe sometime 1:2 if it is not highly volatile, 1:2. All thing is liquidity making session. London session is the liquidity making session. Let me go to the another day so that I can show you another entry opportunity. Is that here? I think this is Tuesday, yesterday, right? This is yesterday. So let's go to the London session, London session, London session, London session, London session, London session, London session. Is that London session? Here, from 1 to 4, I would love to look for either it will make the liquidity around 2 to 5 and 1 to 6. It was going higher while it has appeared over there. I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. No sell is valid. Then this market came here, this candle, okay, this candle came here, has made relatively equal lows. That is my area to look for the buy first. Then it fall here and made the obvious liquidity around this area, relatively equal lows around this area. If you don't want to mark it, you can mark this low and that low. A clean sell side liquidity over here. This low, that low. Clean sell side liquidity. Traded that fair value gap. We'll go for a 1 minute chart. Here, that is that area over there. It has made that relatively equal lows. Is that here or there? Okay, it is outside of the session, so I don't think so I will have any entry opportunity. What is that entry? Okay, it is all inside this session. So in this day, I have no trade over here. No trade because from 15-minute chart, it didn't make any kind of liquidity. It has to make the liquidity in between 1 to 5, 1 to 6. I mean, if you watch like this way, okay, sorry, my mistake. This is that liquidity making session. So I have to look for the liquidity. So this is the liquidity it has made over here inside the London session. This low, that low, relatively equal lows, and it is inside the London session. So market has made the relatively equal lows from 1 to 6. This candle appeared on the chart around 1:30. I'll go to 1 minute chart. Here, that is 1 minute chart. My first entry is valid from 2 a.m. New York local time. Before 2 a.m. no trade is valid. So this is that 2 a.m. market has came here. This is that 2 a.m. no trade is valid before 2 a.m. Around 2 a.m. I got the market structure shift here. This is the fair value gap. Market didn't tap to this fair value gap. I missed the entry opportunity. If it could tap to this fair value gap, that would be my buy. Why? Because this is the liquidity making session. Market has built the liquidity. I'm going to take the buy. No sell is valid to me. You have to look for the liquidity making session from 1 to 6. Most of the time, you will get the entry either from 22 YT model. If it is not from there, then you will get the entry from the inversion fair value gap. So let me check the inverse gap as well. So here to here, this is my inverse gap. There you go. See this inverse gap, trade that gap. All the liquidity has been taken. This candle validated this inverse gap, tapped to this inverse gap. That is your buy. Stop loss has to be below this line. 15 handle, perfect. Go for 20 handle, just for 20 handle. If it is a normal volatile day, then go for 15 handle. If it is a highly volatile day, then go for 20 handle. Liquidity has been made over here from 15-minute chart. Entry should be from 2 after 2 a.m. New York local time until 6 a.m. Any kind of entry opportunity, I'll go for that. It's too easy, too simple, too easy. I mean, to trade. Okay, and now it came here. 3 minutes to go before Powell speak. I'm not interested to take the risk anymore. I'll put it over here around this area because it has already left so much time. So say 6 candle, something like that. By believing this fair value gap, expecting this is going to be unfilled. Oh, sorry, it's not the unfilled gap. My mistake. Fair value gap, unfilled fair value gap here. That is that unfilled fair value gap. High, low, higher high. Lowest down close body close candle, breaker block. Would love to see this breaker block will hold the market and send it lower. So my stop loss should be safe over there. If it doesn't, I'll get stopped out because Powell is going to speak within 2 minutes or something like that. Yes, sir. I have the not only video, I have 2 video about the market structure sheet. 2 perfect video. You will get them how to avoid the losing trade and what is market structure sheet. This is the video about market structure sheet. First one is how to avoid the losing trade. Please watch that one first, then the next one. I have cleared everything about the market structure sheet over there. Hi, my master maker, where you have been? NADJ, nudge, sister, where you have been? Problem, the low not in 15-minute fair value gap. For London, I was too scared to take no higher time frame. Oh, okay, Outlander, I didn't notice that. Okay, I got stripped out. I didn't notice it has traded that fair value gap or not. I just simply gave the example, okay? But you know the logic how to trade this area. I mean, it didn't trade over here. I thought it has been traded. Yeah, whatever it is. Let's see how Powell is going to speak within 1 minute. He's going to speak. I knew it that before going to fall, it can tap to this first breakaway gap one more time. But you know, before Powell speak, holding that trade for 20 handle loss is not logical to me. I thought that it has traded the breakaway gap over there, but it actually didn't tap. Yeah, it didn't tap. I thought it has traded over there. Let's see. Most welcome, Outlander. I just simply replied to Sophia. I simply replied to her. It's absolutely so easy, man. Liquidity making session. London session is called liquidity making session. Nothing else. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time. What did I tell you? Remember, it can maximum trade that breakaway gap before falling. So it has traded that breakaway gap. See, my mistake. I thought it has traded that breakaway gap. This is called logic. That is why I didn't want to move my stop loss because I knew it can happen. It can came until this breakaway gap before falling. Did you see this? Now I'm not saying that it is happening because I told that is going to happen, but this is called the price action. But as it is the Powell speak, I'm not going to believe anything over here because you know that I'm very afraid of trading Powell. I don't know how to trade him. But this is called the logic. It can maximum reach to this breakaway gap before falling. And it happened the way I was expecting. Yeah, this big candle you can mark as a breaker block. This big candle you can mark as a breaker block. So just mark a line here. So if you can have get an opportunity to take the entry from this breaker block. Wow, it has actually given you the entry, man. It has already given you the entry. I can't believe it. This candle closed below this breaker block, then this candle opened, trade that breaker block, sell side liquidity is gone. It has given the entry opportunity. What the? No word. But here, look at this breakaway gap. I knew it, man. But yeah, I was thinking that it has traded the breakaway gap, so it doesn't need to go back again over there to that breakaway gap. Until market is above the new day opening gap high, I will keep looking for buy. I'm not interested to look for sell. This all that sell side liquidity that should be taken. Okay, market was overzealous around the morning session, has taken this buy side liquidity first, then it has fallen. Why? Because it can't be left like that way. It can't be. It's nearly impossible to leave that liquidity over there. Now it should start to go higher from this new day opening gap. My mistake, by the way. Yeah, Powell open is also clean. That is why I'm worrying about this price action. Why he's too much clean, man? He should not be this much clean. Hey Ravi, thanks for that boom and penguin, man. I love you. Say, don't worry. Flash value gap, lol. Flash value gap. Remember this fair value gap? Look at this 15-minute bearish gap, and you know the sell side liquidity. That was the screenshot I have shared a few times ago. Look at this fair value gap and look for this sell side liquidity. Chat has stopped. Live stream chat has been stopped. What did you say? Chat has stopped. Live streaming chat has been stopped. Guys, can you write something or you can't? I don't know. I think it's a message from some time ago. No, it's okay. Just my computer. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm waiting for a buying opportunity now. Okay, I'm not interested to look for sell until body close below this new day opening gap. I will keep looking for buying opportunity for this buy side liquidity. So let's see if it can provide me the buy or not. Because all the sell side liquidity has been taken. If the body close below this new day opening gap, I will look for sell for this sell side liquidity, which I don't want to see. Because Powell peak is kind of highly volatile accumulation. It has taken the low, now it should go for the buy. Then it should fall again, then it should go higher again. Something like that. I'm watching this candle, how it is going to close around this new day opening gap. 10,339 subscriber. Are you kidding? Seriously? Still working. All good. Thank you. Man, 10,309, 339 subscriber. That's cool. 18261 is possible today. 18261 is possible today. That is possible today because it is Powell. But I don't want to see that it will fall and take that liquid. I don't want to see that. I would love to see it will hold the market and send it higher again for this buy side liquidity. I would love to see that. I'm not interested to see that this market is keep falling. The lowest down close body close candle, whichever is going to be my order block. Okay, the lowest down close body close candle, that is my buying opportunity. But the best area to take the buy is while market is above this new day opening gap high. I was expecting the 15-minute BC, but it took my stop before going down. I have already explained how long you have to wait. You have to wait until this area. Why? I have already explained that, right? So please watch that part, Gangjong. I think you have missed that part. So if you watch that part, it will be clear to you. Man, 10,341 subscriber. What the hell, man? What is happening? It's because of this breakaway gap. I know that. It's because of this breakaway gap. Will you buy if you get confirmation before This candle closed but above the gap. I would love to take a buy, but I am not interested to push my button if the market is inside this new opening gap. I don't want to push my button if market is inside this new opening gap. If I would love to take a buy, I will push my button while market is above this new opening gap high. If I miss it, I'll miss it. I'm not going to cry for that, but I can't push my button while market is inside this new opening gap. If the candle close below this new opening gap low, then and only then I will start to look for sell. And for selling, all I need this case of scenario. This manipulation I need if I would love to take the sell, because it has already moved from there to there, right? It's already called chasing price. I'm not interested to chase the price. So if the higher manipulation, I'll look for sell. If, which I don't want to say, this thing I don't want to say. I prefer to let this sell go instead of taking buy. Okay, I would love to let this go. I prefer this market will start to go higher now for that buy side liquidity, and my entry opportunity will be above the new opening gap high. Now here is the order block. I'm not going to take that order block entry because market is still inside the new opening gap. Okay, this is that order block. This is my perfect order block. If it was not inside the new opening gap, I would be in this trade from this order block. Here from this order block, I would go cover that last parallel gap to take my partial, and then would go for this buy side liquidity. This high and that high, relatively equal highs, which is a shallow run, is my buy side liquidity. So after taking the partial here, I would close my trade around this area. Why I'm not taking this trade? Because market is inside this new opening gap, so not interested to push the button over here. Even if it works, I don't care. I can't take the buy while market is inside this new opening gap. I don't know is it interested to take that sell or not. So that is why I'm not going to take that risk. Powell is starting to speak. Of course, I'm going to stop trading over here. Yeah, Mohammad Omar, we already talked about this around the morning session. So I know that there is a 50-minute gap aligned with this new opening gap. I am not going to touch it until Powell is not done. 10,341 subscriber. Oh man, I'm little greedy now. Let's see if we can touch 350 or not. 9 more subscriber. After 310,000, I'm so much excited, man. Come on. I'm little greedy, right? Don't touch this market while Powell is speaking. Please don't touch the market. You will regret, man. Please don't touch the market while Powell is speaking. It didn't work. Why it didn't work? This high, look at that high. It has tapped to the new day opening gap high. How do you know that? See this sell side line? This sell side line? It is aligned with the new day opening gap high. This candle tapped to that new day opening gap high. Now market is falling. See this? If I would love to take a sell, I told you what I will look for. Buy side manipulation, then and only then I will look for sell. Otherwise, no sell is valid to me. I can't take the sell. For how long will Powell speak? I think 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes, man. But I'm not sure. He can talk like 40 minutes as well. Thank you for saving me. My cat touched the button. Oh man. Then I believe that he touched the sell button. I believe that he has touched the sell button. That's my that's you're my Powell lover. I hate him, man. I'm not his lover. I hate him, sis. It's going down to 10, 20, 20 10 to 130 area to the last parallel gap. Well, that is the last parallel gap. Below this new day opening gap, all I care about this sell side liquidity. Below this last new day opening gap, all I care about this sell side liquidity. It's gonna okay. Today's also trend is our friend. Isn't better to wait for 15-minute bullish fair value gap? Today's trend is my friend, and the trend has already confirmed that it's a bearish trend. Okay, the trend has confirmed that already. While this candle appeared, it has confirmed that it's a bearish trend. So this sell side liquidity is kind of the target. Okay, so if I'm going against my bias, sorry, a trend, man, this market trading is extremely difficult because of this daily chart. You have to understand what is happening in this daily chart. This daily chart is something I have to be very, very, very careful about that. All of this price action is inside this candle. So nothing is precise over here. Not precise, I should not talk like that way. Nothing is confirmed over here. I am still bullish. I prefer this market will keep going higher. But before going higher, it can make the highest damage over there. Because all of this price action is inside this candle. So let's see, okay? Let's see. Let's see. If I would love to take sell, I will look for two type of things. First, this 15-minute candle has to close below this nude opening gap. Second, it has to take some kind of buy side liquidity before falling. If any of both of them has happened, I'll frame my sell for this sell side liquidity. If one of them happened and other things didn't happen, I'll let him fall. I'm not going to touch it. If it go higher above the above the high of this nude opening gap, I'll start to look for buy again without any kind of manipulation. The first opportunity, I'll take the buy. No manipulation needed. But if I would love to take the sell, I need the higher manipulation. Why? Because the run has started from there. From there, it has started. No, it's a song, brother. Oh, okay. By the way, can you please write me down that song one more time? I'll listen that. Sneaks, thanks for that penguin, but you are not regular here, man. Why did you take that membership then? I requested last time, if you are not active here, you are not like keep coming. Like sometimes you will come, sometimes you don't come. Then why wasting money? Why taking membership? I think I feel guilty. Okay, so if you are active and then you want to appreciate by taking the membership, I really appreciate that. Otherwise, don't just give me that money because I'm not feeling good to take that money. I don't feel good. I'm not trying to dominate any of you. I don't know how to say this thing because English is not my mother language. I hope that you will understand me. Good night. Weekly is going to work well. Let's see, brother. Powell is done. Oh, okay. Powell is done. Let's wait for the opportunity then. Ryan Brown, you have five points. Well, Ryan Brown, you are very new here. I'm always here. Just don't chat. Now I am shorting your subscribers again. Hey, Sneaks. Okay, it's okay then. I don't see your name. That's why I thought, why this guy is giving his money to me. Here, brother, touch song by Joy. Okay, let me actually take a screenshot. Okay, I'll listen that song. First thing has done. Market has closed below this nude opening gap. I am more interested to take sell for this sell side liquidity now. All I need a higher manipulation. It is going to react from this fair value gap and keep falling. Take this sell side liquidity. I don't care. I can't take that sell. Brother, this is your order block. So take the sell from this order block. I will not take the sell from this order block. If you don't do that, you are going to miss this trade. Market is going to take this sell side liquidity. I don't care about that. Higher manipulation, I will look for sell. No higher manipulation, I am not taking any kind of sell. I will miss it, I'll miss it. In Twitter, in YouTube, you will see a lot of people will chase this price. If you think like that way, please follow them. I have no objection, but I am not going to chase this market. Nothing is, I'm not going to do that type of things. I will miss it, I'll miss it. Good night, Naj. See you next time, sister. Below that sell side liquidity, we have unfinished business. What type of unfinished business? Can you please explain, Sachin? By the way, did I get any likes? Okay, Tony has shared his profit. This guy was bullish. This guy was absolutely bullish. Let me see that. I read his comment. He was so much confident about that. Here somewhere. And here somewhere. He was so bullish. My remembering, if you haven't stopped and hold, it is still, it doesn't matter, brother. I mistakenly saw that it has traded this breakaway gap, so I was so much confident that it is not coming to this breakaway gap. But later I found that no, it didn't tap. Instead, it has a small portion was open over there. Otherwise, I wouldn't get a stopped out. But holding the trade while Powell is speaking is kind of suicide. I'm not going to do that. From this parallel gap, it worked perfectly, right? And you are going to like say that, oh, why I didn't push the button? Why I didn't push the button? This is why it is difficult for you. Now, today Powell speak is difficult for me. So I'm not, by the way, Suziban, you are still here. Please let me know if it tapped to this last parallel gap. Suziban. 50-minute last fair value gap. Below the sales liquidity, we have unfinished business, 50-minute last fair value gap. Let's see, brother, if we can reach until that area. I don't need all of this profit. If I can catch the run, for example, this sell, right? This sell from that entry fair value gap. I'm not saying this is a good idea to trade here to until this area here. It's 48 handle, more than enough for being profitable from there to there. If you're trading through take profit trader, you also don't need that. All you need 15 to 20 handle. 15 to 20 handle, man. That's the last fair value gap I was talking about, 1 minute chart. Okay, if it tapped to this last fair value gap, let me know. Which last fair value gap you are talking about? I don't need that. Just let me know if it tapped to that last fair value gap. That's all. I'm not going to mark it. Just let me know if it tapped to that last fair value gap. Because I'm expecting some kind of reaction. So I can frame a buying opportunity from that reaction of that last fair value gap if it provide me that. As I told, if one of them are missing, okay, so market didn't do the manipulation, I'm not going to take the sell. It has closed below this new day opening gap, but it didn't do the manipulation. I'm not going to take the sell. What is the reason? Because this market is falling from there. Look, from there, market fall. Manipulation. See, this manipulation happened here, then market fall a bit. Make the manipulation again by here. Fall again. Need to do that manipulation again before falling again. No manipulation, no sell, because this market is falling from to the top. It has already moved along. For taking buy, I don't need the manipulation for taking buy because it has already made the manipulation. When PM started missed an order block in 15 minute, may market go to there to react then fall? Which order block you are talking about, brother? Here, if it go above this new opening gap, I'll look for buy. So if you are asking about this candle from 15 minute chart, I'm not expecting this thing. Okay, it will tap to this order block, then it will fall. No, I'm not expecting that. This is my order block. I really, my mind is telling me to push the button from this order block. It's simply telling me that push the button, push the button, push the button, push the button. I'm not pushing the button. I'm just going to outline it. But my mind is telling push the button. Please push the button. I'm not going to push it. Just cover it. Covered the mean threshold of that order block. See this small fair value gap? This is going to be my first partial. This small fair value gap. It's going to be my first partial. If I were alone, I would go for this trade. But in front of all of you, I'm not going to push the button. This is going to be my first partial. This fair value gap is going to be my target. As I'm in front of you, I'm not going to go for this. I would go for that if I were alone. Please give me the giveaway account, lol. Okay, if you are the winner, I am going to promise you, brother, I will give it to you. From here to here. After that, stop loss is at the break even. If I were alone, I would go for this statement, believe me or not. And then the next target is over there. Stop loss after taking that partial, stop loss is one tick below that candle. Yeah, I know it's a 5 candle stop loss. I have to catch that thing. I took it. Hey Morat, you have taken that buy. Yeah, it was not bad, right? Like 31 handle buy is not bad. But if I were alone, I would go for that. I'm not interested to push the button in front those people without any explanation. This is kind of my feelings. Okay, I was expecting the reaction. So while I get the first order block until the next logical level, I prefer to take that buy from that area. Now it has made a swing high here. I want to see it will take that swing high before falling. That will be my manipulation. Depends on the time. If I have had my dinner 10%, otherwise more than 50%. Ah, GN, your last week sell side coming. I'm only interested about this sell side liquidity and then this event horizon. This two line is I'm only interested. But before framing any sell, I need the higher manipulation. Because without higher manipulation, I can't take the sell. If this candle could tap to this fair value gap, I could frame myself from this candle as an order block. As it didn't tap to this fair value gap, I'm not going to frame myself from this candle. It is not my order block. So I prefer to see some kind of manipulation before taking sell. If I miss all of them, I'll miss them. I have no regret with that. Anybody has taken any trade around this PM session and you are still green? Let me know. Out of 118 people, I got 66 likes. I'm convinced. Okay, I'm not going to complain. Out of 118 people, I got 16 likes. I'm more than convinced. And it is really unbelievable. Thank you so much, guys, for pushing the like button. See this candle, if it could tap here, this could be my sell from this area. Exactly from there, it tapped to this line, I would go for the sell. As it didn't tap there, I'm not taking the sell. I'm holding position from last week. Oh man, that's a swing trade. So swing trade is so beautiful. Even I never tried swing trade. There is a small sell, but please make sure that if you'd love to take it, it is going to be your responsibility. The stop loss is going to be one tick above that candle. Target is this, sorry, target is this sell side liquidity from that gap, but of course make sure that it is your own responsibility, that sell, if any of you would love to take it, because it is highly risky. But this sell side, I mean sorry, that fair value gap is has created below the sell side liquidity, which is a confirmation of that fall, and take that sell side liquidity. The way it is falling didn't give me the entry opportunity. First on entry opportunity, if it could do the manipulation, I could go for the sell. It didn't do that. Second opportunity, if it could trade that fair value gap, I could take the sell from this order block. It didn't do that. Third opportunity, it has made the fair value gap. Before taking this sell side liquidity, if it tapped over there, that is the third opportunity. I'm going to take it. I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade, okay? Because I prefer it will be traded before tapping to the sell side liquidity. Above here, this is a fair value gap. You see this fair value gap? This is the premium fair value gap. This is the discount fair value gap. I prefer this market will trade this discount fair value gap, and then it will fall for this sell side liquidity, for that sell side liquidity. So that is why I'm framing this trade by depending on the premium and discount level. This is the discount fair value gap that should be traded. It should not go for the premium, as this is a premium market. A market is coming from the premium zone. Highly risky. I'm not saying, oh man, my mistake. It has made another fair value gap. Holy shit. Ah, let it go. Let it go. No, it's in discount. Still that is in discount. It could tap over there. My bad luck. Shit. This has ruined my plan. Okay, this gap has ruined my plan. If it couldn't make the gap over here, it could give me the entry from this one. See this reaction, how it has been reacted from there. That is the way I was expecting from this gap, not from that gap, from this. Okay, here. Wow, it entered me, stopped me out. I will enter again. This candle will close, I will enter again. We did the damage. I think I should go right now. What happened? I should go right now. Should go right now. Or we'll wait a bit. 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 I should go for right now or not? Wait. 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 No. No. Same area. Same target. Believing that this market is not coming to this gap. It will work with this lower gap and it will fall. If I'm wrong, I'll get a stop out and I have nothing to do, but I have to work with this logic, and I believe that it is not coming here. It is going to fall and take that sell side liquidity. Let's say it was a weak, did the damage. Sometimes shit happens. I have nothing to do with that. Sometimes shit happens. Okay. Not going to take the partial, will go for that 74 handle. But if any of you take that entry, please take the partial. Wherever you want to do, take the partial, please take the partial. If it is more than 25 handle, take the partial. If it is more than 25 handle, take the partial. It's my request to every one of you. If you take that entry, if any of you take that entry, take the partial. If it is more than 26 handle, I would love to hold it for this huge, until this sells and liquidity without taking the partial. After taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. If any of you are in this trade, which did the damage here. Sometimes it happens, it's okay. If any of you has taken this trade, take the partial whenever you will get the opportunity, whenever it is more than 25 handle. If it is 26 handle, take the partial. If you took one contract entry, close the trade around 26 handle. Simply just close the trade. Don't hold the trade. If you have the partial taking opportunity, take the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Take the maximum portion partial close and then put your stop loss to the break even. If you would love to be little more conservative, then cover that high, that candle high. I'm not taking the partial because it's just the paper money, so I'm not managing my trade like that way. But make sure that you have taken the partial. If it is more than 25 handle, then either put your stop loss to the break even. If you are a little more conservative, cover that high. Just cover that line. One tick or two tick, cover that line. So it will be a bit more, but you have to cover that line. I don't have anything else to say, but cover that line. That's all. If any of you has taken this sell, so the loss was like 16 handle here. The loss of 16 handle. If you take the partial around 25 handle, of course, loss will be mitigated. And maybe you will get a stop out here if you have got the opportunity to take the partial around 25 handle. I would love to hold it for the sell side liquidity. Still, I believe that it will fall for this sell side liquidity before coming to this premium fair value gap. So I would love to hold it over here, covering that weak 50% and going to hold the trade for this sell side liquidity. Not going to take any partial, love to let it go. I need to see another body close below this fair value gap. That is the confirmation of falling. Another body close below this fair value gap. That's all I'm waiting for. Need the body close. Need the body close. Come on. By the way, how much did it provide it? Oh, it has provided 40 handle. I hope that if anyone was in this trade has taken some partial. 40 out of 40 handle, take the partial wherever you want to take it. I got stopped out. So I didn't get that profit here. I was expecting that market is not going to go one tick above that 50% of this week. Instead, it will keep falling. As I told, if you any of you took that entry, make sure that you have taken the partial. $15 15 handle stop loss for 25 handle partial or closing trade, whatever you want to do. It has provided you 40 handle. Out of 40 handle, wherever you want to close it over there. Pa-pa. I would love to show Felix something. I would love to show Felix something. This is for Felix, just for Felix, not anyone else. Today live trade will be only losing trade. Should I come PM session? This is just for Felix, okay? Not anyone else. It was like 2 hours ago. It's now 12:07, so around 3 hours ago. Today's live trade will be only losing trade. Should I come PM session? I don't know how to trade Powell. Okay. And I got some reply. If not arrested by FBI, please come on PM session. It's up to you, brother. And everyone without it stream now, and we learn together, brother. I mean, just we are trying to learn. Okay. I would like you to come to the PM session for the purposes of learning as well. Even it's learning what not to do and recognize in market conditions that are not easily tradable, like something like that. Okay. And this PM session, I showed this trade first. What was the logic in my Discord? Second, whatever I told here, what did I say? Yeah, I got stopped out here. Then I told, if you are in this trade, take the partial over there. I'm not going to take it because it's the paper trade. So I'm not going to manage my trade. But it's okay. Some of you will just join and start to judgment. I don't know how to trade this market. Okay, I don't know. But what I told, just observe over here. I can't put my stop loss over here. I can't put it over there. I know that I have to put my stop loss over there. If I put my stop loss over there, see the logic. You are here to learn the logic. This is that discount fair value gap. This is the premium fair value gap. I want to see it will trade this discount fair value gap, but yeah, of course I got confused while I have seen this fair value gap. I got a little confused because market doesn't need to trade this fair value gap. Simply trade this fair value gap, can keep falling. I would love to take my entry over here. We'll cover that gap, which is the premium gap over here. I'll cover that premium gap. We'll look for partial. We'll look for that sell side liquidity. It will give me my partial. 100% it will give me my partial. Let's see if it has given me that or not. Until this low, 40 handle, 35 handle stop loss, 40 handle partial. Did I get my partial? 1:1. Even if I go for 1:1 over there. Man. Come on, man. Come on. Grow up. It made my day. It took loss again. Goodbye, Outlander. Goodbye, brother. Just skip that comment. I have skipped already. We're here for fun. Yeah, absolutely, Murad. The Terminator is gone. I can see that the Terminator is gone. I got my manipulation for the first time. Manipulation has been done. If any selling opportunity now, this sell side liquidity is my next target. Manipulation done. Selling is now absolutely valid. Not me. Bye bye. See you, Outlander. See you tomorrow, brother. Trading is not something you will just trade and trade and trade. Trading is stop. You have to know where you should stop. Returns have gone. Bye bye. Oh, okay. You are not going to say bye bye, but you are saying then to bye bye. Okay. Thank you so much, brother. And I have no idea how to trade this Powell. I was waiting for the highly volatile accumulation. I didn't get it. Today's Powell was so clean. See this Powell peak, so clean, fall, fall, little retracement, fall, little retracement, fall, little retracement, fall. It was too much clean. Actually, the Powell peak is not that much clean. Look at the history, man. Come on. Returns have gone bye bye. Oh, when there is some good days, why are those people over there, man? Why there is a good day, nobody talks. Nobody talks. My trade will be done around 9:30 a.m. New York local time while I have got my first presented gap trade done. I got 25 handle. I'll go for 2 mini contract, done. Or 1 mini contract, done. $500. I'll request for that payout. Every day I will come. Out of 5 days, I will get 3 payout from Take Profit Trader. They are going to give me that. Rest of the day, I don't care. If I have more account, then I will go for some trade or something like that. But if I have one account, I'll go for one trade, I'm done. 2 loss, I'm done for that specific account. In the here, 1 loss, 2 loss, right? I'm done for that specific account. Then I'll come back again with another new account. I'll get that. How much was that? New account, okay? From there to there. Another 56 handle. I'm done for that specific account. So 3 account. 1 account, I will get 25 handle profit. 1 account, I will get 26 handle loss, 17 handle loss. Done for that account. I'll come with another account. We'll take 56 handle. I'm done with that account. I'll come with another account. We'll take 115 handle loss, 140 handle profit. I'm done with that account. I'll come with another account. I'll take entry from here again after that manipulation. Any kind of entry opportunity from there, I'll take that sell. New account for this sell liquidity. If it works, I'm done with that account. All you will see that one win account, one lose account, one win account, one win account, and then I will come with another win account. That's all, brother. I'm not going to take all of this trade in one account. We'll never do that. I have one account only. I'll take first presented gap, win, done. Trading is not reading the price and keep pushing the button. Trading is, no, I'm not looking for buy side anymore. I'm looking for sell side. Or when this candle closed, I'm looking for sell. No more buy is valid to me. I was looking for buy until market was above this new day opening gap. While this market closed below this new day opening gap, I'm looking for sell. If you want your payout, if you want to make some money, you have to follow one rule. 1 win stop, 2 loss stop. 1 win stop, 2 loss stop. If you follow this rule, you will get your payout. You want your payout, follow this rule. You have more account, perfect. 1 win, stop that account. Go to next account. 2 loss, stop that account. Go to next account. 1 win, stop that account. Go to next account. Do like this way. Without following these rules, trading is nearly impossible. If you would love to pressure one account, you will blow that account. If you're not, your psychology is not, nobody's psychology is enough for over trading. Look, 27 handle, okay? 27 handle. Murad, already in sell from it. Wow, you are better than me. I know some of you, not all of you, but some of you are better than me. Partial taken, okay? Same thing here. The same thing here. Took sell. Remember the stop loss was 15 handle? Stop loss was 15 handle, something like that. Told you to take the partial around 25 handle. Where is 25 handle? Maybe here somewhere. Okay, just randomly put it. Take the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Are you losing? Yeah, this time you got stopped out here. 15 handle you take loss. 26 handle, how much here? 27 handle. Are you in loss? You take 115 handle loss. Then you got 126 handle profit, 27 handle profit already in your pocket. Are you going to take the loss? These guys are really bullshit. Got my manipulation here. Relatively equal highs has been taken over here. Got my manipulation. Didn't want to see this will be traded. Unfortunately, it has traded that. Is that wrong? Absolutely not. It can trade this parallel gap. I don't want to see it. It doesn't mean it can't trade it. I don't want to see it will be traded. That is why my stop loss will cover the low of this parallel gap. Low of this parallel gap. Will just cover the low of this parallel gap. And then I will look for the same sell side liquidity over here. Market has fallen. See this candle which has traded this parallel gap will cover that high. Not even one tick out that high, exactly to that high. By believing that this market is not going to take that high. This is how I will keep trailing my stop loss. Keep watching. If it keep falling, I will trail my stop loss the way I should trail it. Outrun sir is the legend who is motivating us. He is awesome. I love him. Please don't follow my trade management because I love to take re-entry instead of holding my trade for so long. I love to take re-entry. So that is why I trail my stop loss to first and then the next opportunity I push my button. My loss will always be very small loss. Very rare I will get huge loss. But my profit will be huge. If I close my trade over there, how much is going to be my profit? 35 handle profit. Remember the loss 15 handle? Remember the loss 15 handle? What do those people know about trading? Nothing. It will close one tick below this line. My stop loss will be one tick above that candle. This is the middle order block. Sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time it doesn't work, but I have to use this middle order block to trail my stop loss. So far, I mean, if it close above this candle, then of course this will be the middle order block. Please don't follow my trailing stop loss. Okay, don't follow my trailing stop loss. Please don't do that. I'll get a stop out over there. Okay, no problem. I'm not going to cry. I will wait for the re-entry opportunity. Phil Hall buys from 18270. 18270. 18270. You would love to take the buy from there? Why is that, brother? Can you please tell me that? Why you would love to take the buy from there? I mean, while you can see the sell side liquidity here, why do you want to take the buy from there? Please don't buy it from there. What do you do? Point mining? Sachin's point is near about 103 points. So he has reached to that giveaway in Friday. Congratulations, brother. You have made it, man. The highest point is from Mahdi, then Outlander and Tamimi. They're the highest point holder. Are you taking the buy? Of course not, sir. I will look for sell for this sell side liquidity. This sell side liquidity. All of this sell side liquidity. I would love to look for sell. Any kind of higher run is my selling opportunity. Happy Friday. Good night, John Dimoni. Wow, 10,347. I don't know Ravi's expectation is going to fill or not. I think that it will touch 350 subscribers. But I'm really sorry, guys. I'm talking a little weird way because that guy's comment was awesome. Anybody knows that this candle has done? Anybody can tell me that what this candle has done? Anybody, please, can tell me that what this candle has done? Any of you can tell me that what this candle has done? Forget about this parallel gap. Okay, I think there is no parallel gap. This candle has done some specific job. Okay, Donichu, I love you, man. It has traded that 15-minute discount fair value gap. Premium fair value gap, discount fair value gap. It has traded this 15-minute discount fair value gap, that specific candle. So this candle is going to be my next order block. If it can close below this candle, of course. Manipulation has been done over here. I don't need the manipulation anymore. Manipulation has been done over there. So I'm not interested to see the manipulation. I'm more interested to see if it can trade some kind of high time frame PDRA, which has done by that specific candle. So I would love to see some kind of order block, fair value gap to take sell again. Opportunity for selling will go for sell. No opportunity to take sell will not take the sell. It is not that much difficult. Yeah, absolutely, Outlander. Liquidity trade, 15-minute fair value gap. Absolutely, brother. In one word, of course, it has taken the liquidity. You are not wrong. You are absolutely right. But I'm not looking at the liquidity taken. I'm looking at the higher time frame here. So this candle has done the higher time frame traded. Same thing I was waiting here, that area has traded this gap. I'm watching the same thing here. Is that a breakaway gap? 15-minute chart. I want to see it will work as a breakaway gap. I want to see that. That means market is not going to come to this gap. Instead, it will work with this gap and it will come for that sell side liquidity. That's all I would love to see. Around this area, this thing has been traded over here. It went higher, take all of this buy side liquidity, went to the premium area. This is the premium area. Then market fall, came very near to this sell side liquidity. Now, if it is wanting to take that sell side liquidity. So this is my order block now. If it can close one tick below this candle, it's my order block. If it can close below that candle, it's my order block. Until now, okay. If it make another high stop close body close candle, that is gonna be the new order block. Until now, this is the order block. If it would love to take that sell side liquidity, it should go for that. Why? Because the time is very crucial over here. Market is going to enter into the last hour. So last hour, market always try to make the PO3 to complete. PO3 to complete, okay, something like this. Something like that. I want to see it will take that liquidity before the last hour, because the last hour I'm expecting this market will go higher again and close here somewhere. So before the last hour, it has to finish the distribution, accumulation, manipulation, expansion, reset. See this gap? It's my sell again. $18 handle stop loss. Look, 18 handle stop loss. We'll go for 23, okay? Just for 23. Buy limit. For 23. 10 handles so far. Let's wait. By the way, as it has tapped to this order block open, I would love to mark the order block open. There, okay. And let me make it 1:1. I have already lost that opportunity to take the partial. So let's keep it over there, as I put it already over there. So let it put it over there. It's not going for 1:1. Instead, going for that, as I have already put it over there. This is at random level. Okay, but you will keep looking for that 1:1. That's all. Okay, partial has taken. Going for that stop loss to the break even. What I get? 23 handle profit. 15 handle loss. Remember, 15 handle loss. 26 handle profit. How much was that? I think it was something. I don't remember how much was that profit. That profit, again, 23 handle profit. Am I a loser? It's a paper trade, by the way. This was the loss. I guess that was the loss here. 700, the first one, because of that boom expansion, that expansion or something like that. No, sorry, my mistake. This is not that loss. This $700 loss is yeah, that is the last loss. What was that loss? First one is here. I put my stop loss here. I put my stop loss above. That was the first loss. I think this is that loss. $120 loss. Then the second one, which I got stopped out here, that is that second loss. So that is the second loss. And third loss, where I told that I would love to hold my trade for here, not interested to take the partial. Forget about this loss and that loss. None of them are the loss. Both of them are the profit. This is my only loss, which I was wrong, absolutely wrong over there. The volatility stopped me out. Still, my profit is $720. I'm just doing the same logical things. Look, see how I am going to trail my stop loss now. At the break even, I will wait for a fair value gap over here. If I get the fair value gap, I'll put my stop loss above that fair value gap. Doing the same thing, man. Took an 18 handle stop loss, took a 1 partial, logic, order block. What is that order block? It has traded some specific area here from 50-minute chart. I will keep doing this for the whole day. I will keep doing this thing. Out of 10 trades, my 8 or 7 trade will be the winning trade, and you will see only the profit. Sometimes I'll get stopped. If I get stopped out, it's going to be very small. It was volatile, that is why it's showing that 500 or something like that, but whatever it is, I will keep getting my profit. Still, those people will come, join me, and will tell me, again, stopped out. I love it. Man, I don't know how to trade this market because this Powell market. I am really afraid of Powell. I don't know how to trade him. But my logic is so simple. If it works like that way, I'll get my profit. If it doesn't work, I'll. Do you see I put my stop loss over here above this order block? No, I didn't because it was 2400. I was not able to do that. So what I have done, I covered the mean threshold with 1800 or something like that. I covered that mean threshold only. Took the sell over there from that order block. Who is going to complain about that order block? Didn't I show you the order block from here? I was expecting this is going to be the order block. Then it has been created the order block here. Entry from this order block, target is this sell side liquidity. Keep watching. The next fair value gap it will create, I will trail my stop loss above the candle, which is going to make the fair value gap. It is the hindsight trader, lol. Yeah, I'm the hindsight trader. I agree with you, brother. Oh man. Why did you move your stop loss? I was watching this candle with 50%. See this 50%? I was watching that one. While I have seen this candle has closed below this 50%, it is going to take that low. After taking this low, it can reverse. So I don't want to take that risk until the 50% or to the break even. So what I have done, I put my stop loss in the logical level. Next, I will wait for the fair value gap. If it can create the fair value gap, I'll put my stop loss one tick above that candle, which has made this fair value gap. I was watching this immediate rebalance with 50%. Until it was respecting, I couldn't move my stop loss. It was nearly impossible for me. What is the run? 47 handle. Remember 15 handle loss? Remember that, brother? 15 handle loss. Kidding, man. Sophia, you have 40 points. So you are saying if you get your target and it comes back to the order block, you will short again. What did you say? So you are saying if you get your target and it comes back to the order block, you will short again. Anybody understand that? I didn't. My English, man, it sucks. It sucks, man. want to see that this weak 50% is now going to work as a resistance. That weak 50% is going to work as a resistance now. I would love to see that. See this weak 50%? I want him to work as a resistance now. That means market is not going to close above that weak 50%. So what I'm going to do, will put my stop loss here now. By believing this weak 50% that it is not going to stop me out. Brother, it is going to reverse and stop you out. I don't care. It will make the fair value gap. I will put my stop loss one tick above that candle, which is going to make that fair value gap. I'd like to know the answer to that, but I didn't ask the question. What is the question? I think the question is about if the sell side liquidity is taken, would you think about the sell again? No, of course not. If the sell side liquidity is taken and if there is something, then I will start to look for last fair value gap or anti fair value gap to take the buy again. We'll wait for the same case of scenario the way I was waiting here. After taking, remember this sell side liquidity, I was looking for buying opportunity inside this new opening gap. I clearly told that if the body close, if there is a buying opportunity above this new opening gap high, I'll take that buy. If the body close, I will wait this case of scenario while market will take the liquidity and will give me the opportunity to take the sell. I'll go for the sell for this sell side liquidity. It has made this fair value gap. See this fair value gap? Now my stop loss is going to be one tick above this fair value gap. But of course, if you are in with your real money, are you going to do that? Of course not. What I will do, I'll put my stop loss here. If it is real money, why? Because it has already moved. Look how far it has been moved. This candle will close. I will put my stop loss here somewhere. Why? Because I don't want to get stopped out. I would love to move like that way. Now I'm not going to do that. So I would love to go it with the logic. Because it is real money, you are going to cover the most profit as much as you can cover. 15 minute. Why market reached to this premium fair value gap from 1 minute chart? Why market came to this premium fair value gap? Because market needed to trade the discount fair value gap from 15 minute chart. That is why it came to this premium fair value gap from 1 minute chart. Which one is much more stronger? 1 minute chart, 15 minute chart. Which one is stronger? Ask yourself. You will expect that. If it doesn't happen, then you have to find the next logic. Logic is not going to be changed. But sometimes 1 minute and 15 minutes they struggle. They struggle to break the rules. To break one rules for another guy. Like here, 1 minute chart break the rules of premium and discount for 15 minute chart. See this fair value gap it has created here. Let me show you this. It has created this fair value gap here. What I'm going to do? Trailed my stop loss. Where? This is the breakaway gap. My stop loss is safe one tick above that constant crossment of that breakaway gap. Brother, you are going to get a stopped out. I don't care. I would love to trail my stop loss over here. Please don't focus on my trailing stop loss. I would love to work with the logic. Remember what did I say over here? I'll get a stopped out here. I don't care because I know I'm going to take the re-entry. I have all the logic in this market to take re-entry. So I don't care about getting stopped out. Until this sell side liquidity is not to be taken, I will keep looking for the opportunity to take myself. And it will keep giving me the opportunity to take entry. This market can be violated this fair value gap. This is that unfilled gap. See this gap? It is the unfilled gap. It can't take that sell side liquidity without trading this gap. Without trading this gap. It is nearly impossible to take that sell side liquidity without trading this gap. What is this gap? Unfilled gap. What did I told you about this gap, which is going to be below this unfilled gap? It has to trade this gap. Now, for example, your sell side liquidity is here, for example, and you missed the trade around this area. You are going to push your button over here by covering the 50% of that unfilled gap by believing that it is going to take that sell side liquidity. Remember the 15 handle loss and this loss. Brother, you got stopped out again. How many times I told you to take the partial around 25 and I'll put your stop loss to the break even? How many times? it was a 40 handle run, 27 handle run, and here 100 handle run. Is that enough for being profitable, sir? By the way, guys, why you are not saying me congratulations? I got 10,351 subscriber. One trade, I'm done with one account. I'm done with one account, okay? Second trade is a losing trade, no worries. Third trade, forget about third trade. First trade in a new account, it's a loss. Second trade, it's a profit. 15 handle loss, 26 handle profit. Done for this trade, this account. Third account, profit, 27 handle profit. Done for this account. Fourth account, took that sell, got 100 handle profit. Done for this account. I have new account, I have more account, I'll switch my account. This account I'm not going to touch anymore. Why? I have already got my profit. I don't care about that. Congratulations, thank you. By the way, where is Ravi? Ravi told around the morning session that I'm going to touch 10,350 subscriber. How did he know that? Guys, ask him, okay? If he's here, I don't know Ravi is here or not. Ravi Parmar. If he's here, ask him how did he know that I'm going to touch 10,350 subscriber by today. I recovered from the loss this morning. I'm done. Jerry Pointer, congratulations, brother. Mr. Slim, lol. Why is that, man? BMW Ferrari. No, I'm not talking about BMW Ferrari. That is kind of dream that should not. It is a trader should not watch for that dream. I mean, they should not dream about BMW or Ferrari. I'm telling you the truth, man. If you're trading because of BMW Ferrari, I'm not saying this to you, Mr. Slim. I'm telling this to all of you. If you are trading because you are dreaming about BMW Ferrari, you will never be able to be profitable trader in this market. You can't think like that way. You have to think in a different way. Think like the way I'm showing you. I'm saying you think like this way. If I were doing some kind of hard job in a day, maybe I would earn $100, maybe $100, maybe $200. Go up to my original message. Okay, whatever it is, brother, I'm telling this because I need to tell this. So I'm not saying this to you, of course. I'm saying this to all of them. Because in social media, you keep seeing that people are showing you Ferrari, Lamborghini, a luxurious lifestyle. And you are inspired by those people like, wow, I'm going to make my lifestyle like that way. Don't think like that way. If you think like that way, you will never be able to be a profitable trader. It's for sure. That is all kind of fog. That fog will help you to be a loser, consistent loser. Think in a different way. If you did a work job or hard work, how much you could make in a day? $100, $50, $200, how much you are going to make from that hard work in every day? I have no idea. Maybe you would make $100, for example, in a day. Okay, maybe more than 100, maybe $200. Okay, think like that way. $200. You are here in trading. Okay, $300. Okay, $300. Let's catch $300. In a day, you will work maybe 6 hours, 8 hours. Okay, let's go for the 8 hours. 8 hours hard work. You are going to make $300. In trading, you will work 2.5 hours in the morning session, 3 hours in the PM session, 5 hours, 30 minutes. Out of 5 hours, 30 minutes, your target is to make $500. If you are doing this, how much energy are you going to lose? Man, nothing. You are just sitting in front of your chart. You are doing fun. You are talking with other traders. You are connected with some other Discord group. You are gossiping with your friend. Okay, you are making friends. So you are enjoying this to make some money. That is minimum. If you think like that way, I promise you, brother, one day you will buy the Lamborghini. You will be able to buy the Lamborghini. But if you don't think like that way, if you think about Ferrari, forget about trading. Do something else. It's my honest advice. If you want to take it. If you don't want to take, just leave it. Mr. Slim, I would say Dodge Charger, Charger Bumblebee 1968. So if you ask order block is greater than fair value gap, or it depends on my in my opinion. Okay. Psychology said no trade. Today's target was subs TP. Oh man, I got it. Ravi, you are here, still here, man. I got it, man. 10,350 subscriber. It was just unbelievable, man. Order block is greater than fair value gap? Of course not. Fair value gap is always greater than everything else. Fair value gap is everything. There is no fair value gap, there is no setup, nothing. It's just my opinion, but you can have different opinion. But in my opinion, fair value gap is greater than everything else. You're absolutely right, man. Thank you, Hassan. By the way, Mr. Slim, are you new here, brother? But Tulip Siddiq makes 500 per second. Who is Tulip Siddiq? I don't know her. 8,035. Is it a sell side liquidity? 8,035. My next sell side liquidity is here. This is my next sell side liquidity. 8,030.25. This is my next sell side liquidity. But of course, it has to break that event horizon level. Okay. See you, Gangjong. See you tomorrow. She's good investor. I didn't listen about him, man. Hassan, the update version is T3, faster and more precise. Hasina Nis. Oh, okay. Hasina Nis. Oh, okay. Tulip. I understand now. Okay. Trader, where are you from? Trader boy, where are you from, brother? Ryan Brown, what did you delete, brother? Trader boy in London. Oh, okay, in London. She's not in charge right now, right? She got. I mean, she's not the senator anymore, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I'm new. I've been watching, not really commenting. Oh, okay, Slim. Just stay with us. I hope that you will get little benefit from this community, brother. I believe that. And please try to join to our Discord. It's absolutely free. If you come to this area, you will get the link here. Please join to our Discord group. I'm waiting for 3 p.m. now. No trade is valid for me until 3 p.m. because market is now going to enter into the last hour. So I have to let him enter into the last hour. So my next trade will be framed after 3:15. After 3:15, so last macro, which is 3:15 to 3:45. So this is the Discord link. It's absolutely free. You don't need to worry about paying me anything over here. Okay. So if any of you are interested, please join us to our Discord group. You will be benefited. I hope. There's some trader they are better than me in our group. You see, you would love to see someone. I'd love to show you someone. Wow, someone has posted the payout again. Let's see who is that. Oh, okay, it's payout or what? Yeah, that is the payout, brother. That's the payout from the take profit trader, the date, and the what to say? Post take profit. No trade Thursday. Okay. Post. There's some losing. See this guy, they're better than me. Okay. They're better than me, 1,000 times better than me. Then this guy games, they're really so awesome. I learn a lot from them. NQ hit the last fair value from 15-minute chart. Okay, perfect. The first order block is going to be my buy again. The first order block it is going to make, that is going to be my buy again. 15-minute last fair value gap. Okay, I am going to believe him. Okay. So if it can close one tick above that candle, this is my buy again. But I'm not interested to take entry right now. I'm just telling you, okay. I'm not going to take any entry until 3:15 because I would love to let the market enter into the macro. But for example, it was a normal time as it has tapped to the last fair value gap. So after taking the liquidity, it needs the resting place. The resting place is 15-minute last favorable gap. It tapped to this last favorable gap. The first order block is my high probable buying opportunity. I'm not going to take it because I would love to wait until 3:15. Thank you, Sujivan, for your target is hit. So you are already in profit. Wow, congratulations, brother. 10,352 subscriber. I'm more than happy for that, man. Alright, so T3 with upgraded magic wand. Ravi, I want you every day, brother. And I want you to predict the subscriber every day, brother. Yes, please push the like button if you want. I mean, 138 people are watching. Push the like button, please. GN, thanks for that penguin, man. Tito, are you able to analyze gold? No, sir, I don't want to do that because that market is unknown to me. I traded gold in my life for one time, just for one day. I never trade the crypto. One time I have traded the gold and it broke my heart. Okay, it was disaster. It was just simply disaster. So I am afraid to trade the gold, to be honest. I only made $310, brother. I was too scared to stay with the trade for a larger profit. Man, be happy. Don't you think that $310 is awesome? Sometimes ago, one of my brother told that $300 is their daily income by hard work, 8 hours hard work, and you have made $310 within a few moments. Be happy, man, and try to train yourself not to be scared next time. Okay. Hey GRGSF, how are you, brother? Are you new as well, brother? Let me know. GRGSF. I didn't see your name before. It's for me too. Okay. Did you ever observe first gap in gold? No, I never. I never. I never. I was more interested to see the first presented gap from 130 actually. Let me check it. This is that 130. Okay, so this that 130. That was the first presented gap for today. The market actually didn't trade that. Perfect. I'm waiting for 315. Okay, so until 315 I will have no idea to trade. No trade idea. So while you are waiting for 3 p.m., can you show us examples about the difference between NQ and ES, please? Let me try. There is something I would love to say. Okay, first of all, in NQ, I always say that if there is clean highs, I'm not interested to trade that market. I mean, I don't want to see that this market is going to leave that liquidity if there is clean highs. But for E-mini S&P, market can simply let that clean highs or clean lows. It can simply left that. You can't think that there is clean highs, so market is going to take that. Without taking that, market will move anywhere. You can't think like that way for E-mini S&P. I mean, for ES market. In ES market, there is less value of the last fair value gap. That means in Nasdaq market, I can say that if the last fair value gap is broken, it is going to take that liquidity for sure. But for E-mini S&P, even if the last fair value gap is broken, market can simply leave that liquidity for later and keep falling. And it is not like random. Okay, for E-mini S&P Nasdaq, maybe very rare it happens. Last parallel gap is broken and market didn't take that liquidity. Instead, it has keep falling. It very rare happen in Nasdaq, but in mini S&P, it keep happening. So you can't think about the last parallel gap the same way you are thinking in Nasdaq market. In Nasdaq market, the last parallel, the new day opening gap, if it is broken, I can simply switch my bias from 15-minute chart, of course, not from 1-minute chart. If it is broken, I can simply say that it is a bearish market now. But for mini S&P or Nasdaq market, mini ES market, if it is broken, I can't simply say that okay, now my bias is bearish. I can't say like that way. If this thing happened in Nasdaq, for example, this has happened in Nasdaq, I would never ever look for sell. I would go for the buy with so much confidence that market is going to take for some kind of buy side liquidity, or maybe to trade this parallel or something like that. Never ever told that I'm bearish. If this thing happened in Nasdaq market, because one candle close below this new day opening gap, the very next candle close above this new day opening gap, it is bullish now, at least until the 50% of that bearish gap. But as this is ES market, it is little difficult to understand that new day opening gap, new week opening gap for the direction. Then order block in Nasdaq market, I can simply use the order block if it has taken some major liquidity and trade some higher time frame PTRS. So in 1-minute chart, I have seen that this market has taken some major liquidity and trade the 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, not 1 minute, 15-minute fair value gap. In Nasdaq market, I can simply frame the buy from that order block. I know that I'll get my profit, but in mini ES market, I can't do that. The order block has to be created from the same market. I mean, from the same chart or from the same time frame. What else I can say? Man, I mean, this type of things. Okay, it is different. Not like the same like Nasdaq market. Now, if I keep reading the market, if you guys help me or if you guys give me the courage, then I can start trading the mini S&P market from tomorrow. If you guys give me the courage, okay, because it's the best area to trade the market is the mini S&P market. This is the best time to trade this market. I'm just afraid because ICT didn't switch his chart, even though he has taken some trade in ES market, but he didn't switch his chart to ES market. I don't know why, but he didn't switch. So I'm a little afraid. If you guys help me, then I can switch my chart to ES market. But of course, you have to give me the courage and you have to tell me that, okay, brother, you're wrong. I'm not going to judge you. Like that. Okay, Jack T. Not only gold, but forex in general, gold is good when you know ICT perfectly. Gold is good when you know ICT. I don't know ICT perfectly, so gold is not good for me. Ninad Meher. Meher. I know nothing about this trading, brother. I know nothing about this trade. I mean this market. Some of you are really so good comparing with me. I really appreciate you guys. I just tell my opinion, and I would love to strict with my opinion. Abdul Moti, what is your eye point? Let me check. Hey bro, I'm new. When you usually stream? I usually stream around the morning session, brother. But I'm coming to this PM session. I will come some more days because uh, I have something to deliver about the PM session. I am just waiting for the better price action. Today's price action is not good, so I didn't talk about that. So while I will get the good price action, I mean the market will be okay again. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, I will talk about the PM session. That is why I'm coming around the PM session. But usually I come around the morning session, around 8:45 New York local time. Is 11:19 candle order block? 11:19 candle. Why is that 11:19 candle? 11:19. This one, this one, this one. I framed the sell same buy here. I got stopped out, to be honest. While this candle appeared on the chart, I took the buy from that specific candle. So here, my stop loss was just below the 50% of that gap. Below the 50% of that gap. My target was that buy side liquidity here. This buy side liquidity relatively equal highs. That was the first buy side liquidity, and of course, this is the last buy side liquidity, which should be the target. While I got stopped out around this area, this is the lowest down close body close candle of that specific area. This is the lowest down close body close candle. This candle has been closed above that candle, and it is the order block. Unfortunately, market didn't give me the entry. Now, after long, market came back again to this order block. In this type of situation, I wait for the propulsion block to take re-entry as market left that obvious liquidity. So if it create the propulsion block, I'll take the buy over there. I don't believe that order block for the next time. If it takes too long, come over here. Now, if you ask me about 1109 candle, right? 11, what is that candle? 1119 candle. Here, that specific candle. This candle is inside that candle. See, I prefer to look for the lowest down close body close candle. Now you see this candle and that candle. This low has taken all this liquidity. All this liquidity has been taken by that low. So this is the liquidity taken candle. Bullish fair value gap. Trade that bullish fair value gap by that specific candle. Order block. Okay. Now it is just my opinion because guys, I'm really so afraid. If you ask me where is the real order block, then this is the real order block. This whole three candle is the order block. From to the top to the bottom. All of this area is the order block. Market didn't provide the entry opportunity. I got stopped out here because I was preferring that market is not going to trade the 50% of that fair value gap. But it has traded that and stopped me out. By the way, that was different matter. That was difficult. Guys, don't judge me, okay? I'm just sharing my opinion. It is now falling. How far it can fall? I'm watching the event horizon line. See this event horizon line, dotted dashed line? I prefer to see the market come here, at least until this area. If it has been broken the last fair value gap from 15 minutes chart already. I just don't know it has done it or not. But if the last fair value gap is broken, then of course, this is the next target. I will wait until 3:15 to find my next opportunity. Psychology is everything, brother. In trading, psychology is everything. As I told, if I trade this market, I will never ever push my button after that profit. I got that profit, I'm done for the day. If I have two accounts, then I will take this loss and then the profit. Loss will be mitigated with maybe 10 handle profit. I'm done with this second account. If I have third account, then I will take that winning trade. If I have the fourth account, then I will take this winning trade. If I have the third account, okay, I have just three accounts. One account is done here, one account is done here, one account is done here. If it is the highest probable selling opportunity in my life, I have never seen better than the setup of this sell. Never ever. I have never seen the better setup comparing with this setup. I'll never go for that sell because of psychology. If you are not working on your psychology, this price action will never make you profitable. I keep saying one word. If you want your payout, stop after one win, stop after two losses. Do that, you will reach until your payout. Trust me, most of you will be able to do that until 5 to 7 days. After that, you will blow your mind. Try it. Try it, man. Try it. I'm saying you the future, what is going to happen with you. I know yours. I know you better than you because I have been in over there. I have been over there, and my English is too bad, and now my head is now spinning. That is why I am just making so much mumbling over here. My head is started to spin. Okay, I was watching this market from the London session. Smoking is injurious to health. Please don't try it in your room. Okay, brother. For eval there is a restriction. The restriction is you have a time limit. That is why I don't talk about the eval. If there is a time limit, I can't follow all the rules. But if you can manage the contract size, and if you're asking about the one win, two loss in eval, I would say that it will depend on your contract size. So in one win, if you make $1,000, for example, in two loss, maybe you are making $2,000, which is your maximum loss limit. It's not going to help you, right? So you have to calculate that how you are going to pass that eval, how many contract size you have to take to pass that eval within 20 trading days, because there is a time limit. There is a restriction for you, but for funded account there is no restriction. If you want to keep trading on funded account until 7 months on 1 year, they're not going to stop you. There is no fees. Now if you are okay with paying the next month fee, then follow these rules with your eval as well. For example, if you are not able to pass it by 1 month because you are following that rules, then next month you will be able to keep trading that account, but you have to pay for the next account and you will get a free reset. So if you blow this account, unfortunately, you will get that free reset and you will be able to reset your account. So you can go for that. Okay. I think Lamp, I gave you the answer. If it is clear, just let me know. I'm observing that event horizon line to see that if this market can reverse from that event horizon line. Because last hour is the reset hour. That means market is going to reset. I need the reset. That order block was on point. How did he know that was going to become an order block and that last trade? To whom you are asking that question, Mr. Slim? If you are asking that question to me, I will say that whatever you have seen in your life, in YouTube or in your private mentorship, I'm not talking about the private mentorship, in YouTube for free, you have never seen something I'm going to show here. Never ever you have seen whatever I'm going to show in this market, from this market or from my life. Never ever. So whatever you know about these ICT concepts, of course I will say that you know better than me. But if you are here, you will start to think that what is this guy is doing. Okay. Brother, I told you that it depends on your contract size. If your contract size is going to give you enough profit, that is going, you will be able to pass it by 20 days, then follow it. Now, as you told, your maximum trade is 1:2 RR. Okay. And you are confident that you will be able to pass it by 20 days, then go for it. I just told that in eval there is a time restriction. So if you can manage it, then of course go for it. But if you have the funded account, there is just one rule. you have to follow it for getting payout consistently. To get payout, 1 win stop, 2 loss stop. That is the only way to get the payout. So I think they are gonna milk the whole day and yesterday accumulation. Of course, it can happen, brother. But this is my last line. I'm waiting for 3:15 to frame my next trade, and this event horizon line is my last line to think about some kind of retracement. So as you can see here, this event horizon, it came here, and so far it is providing me the kind of bull run. So I would love to see if it can give me the bull run. I will wait for a 1 minute bullish parallel gap and the order block for taking the entry, as I don't have any buy side liquidity. So if it can make a bullish parallel gap here, tap to this bullish parallel gap, I will frame the buy setup from the order block. But I can be wrong, it can keep falling. But this is my last line to fall. I'm thinking like that way. This is the last line to fall, and then this market will reverse. I can use this order block as well to take my buy, but here is a problem, and that problem is event horizon is not a fair value gap. So that is why it is a little risky to frame the trade from this order block. Instead, I would love to wait for a bullish fair value gap, then would love to frame my trade from the order block, which is going to trade that bullish fair value gap. That is kind of confirmed entry. But there is of course nothing wrong if we would love to observe that order block, right? There is nothing wrong. This is just for observing, okay? I'm not taking any entries from there, just because this is not a fair value gap. This is the event horizon, that is the perfect area for reversal. So it can work as an order block, but I'm not interested to take my buy from this order block. Instead, I would love to wait for the 1 minute bullish gap. I would love to frame my trade from the order block that is going to trade that bullish gap. If it happens, I'll go for the trade. If it doesn't happen, I'll just let this go. Mr. Slim, I believe you. Thank you, brother. Thanks for believing me. Man, 10,356 subscriber. What happened today? I got a lot of subscriber today. It was unbelievable. But thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to our channel. I will say that subscribing is not good. If you don't come, you have to come. Now, you don't need to come for so long. You will be dependent. You won't never come back again or to go back again to any other's life. Never ever. If you focus on learning here instead of copying my trade. Right now, I'm not talking about this price action a bit. More because my head is spinning. Okay, I'm watching this market from the London session. I don't do that. I started to observe this market from the London session. That is why my head is little spinning. Abdul Moti, you have 49 points. So you want to reach 50 points so that you can enter into that giveaway. Let's see, brother. Let's see, brother. Don't come in incognito mode. Come to Discord. Okay. Yeah, you will get it, man. You just need one more point. So I hope that you will get it. Yeah, I thought that I will do that giveaway in Friday, but as Friday is closed, so tomorrow I will give that to Profit Trader account. The minimum requirement is 50 point. And next week I'm going to give one account, 150k account from Take Profit Trader to those people who has the highest point. So out of 10 people, the highest point I will count Mahdi, Outlander, Tamimi, then that guy, then that guy, then that guy, the highest 10 guy. Okay, I'll choose that 10 people and I'll give one account to them. Wow, I got a member as well. Man, what is happening today? I'm getting a lot of subscriber today. I have already got 2 member. Thank you so much, Roberto. Please don't forget to give me that penguin. Just send me the penguin, man. You got all the subscribers. Morning, keep coming to PM to get the PM subscribers. Okay, Chatty, you are making me greedy, man. You are making me greedy, man. Because as he said, you don't know how to trade. Thank you so much, Donichu, for that penguin, man. You don't know how to trade. To be honest, I don't know how to trade. I just know which level market is going to respect, how it is going to respect, and where I should look for the trade opportunity, how to take the partial, how to trail my stop loss, how to read this market, how can I frame the trade, which model I can use in that specific area, and when I should wait for the confirmation, when I should observe the market. I just know this, nothing else. And this type of things, man. Thanks for that, Penguin GN1313. Thank you so much, brother. Jamie, good afternoon, brother. Guys, can you please give me the penguin? Whoever is my subscriber, member in our YouTube channel, all of you, can you please give me the penguin, please? I would love to see how many penguin I am going to get. I'll teach you, man. Don't worry, I have a great teacher. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jency. Let's see if there is any other member. Jency, thank you so much, brother. Jian, please give me the penguin. Okay, no more comment, no more message, no more question. Give me the penguin. Thank you. I don't know how to observe, but by following you, I start learning. You will learn, man. Prakash, you will be able to give me the real penguin. So please give me the real penguin, man. You are my subscriber. Hey, Joan, thanks for that. Jian, thanks for that. No more subscriber. Jack, I saw Jack. Jack, give me the penguin, man. Okay, I'm going to remove this one and would love to frame the next trading opportunity. So this is the fair value gap market has traded. The lowest down close body close candle is going to be my order block to frame the buy. If this candle can close one tick out this candle, I would love to frame the buy from this order block. Okay, if it can close one tick out that candle, this is my. I'm not saying any of you to copy my trade. Please don't copy the trade. Okay, GN, thanks for that penguin. Netkit, thanks for that penguin, man. Where were you? You didn't ask me any question, man, today. Brother, what does the sound of penguin sound like? I can't make that sound, brother. Hey, Ravi, RP, thanks for that penguin, man. Jackty, thank you. CS, thank you, man. Kajmuni, thank you, man. Fukash, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that penguin. I have a lot of member now. Sorry, I just joined, missed everything. No worries, man. The last down close body close candle, I'll look for that as my order block. If it keep falling, no way to touch this market as it is the last hour. So the last hour, I'm looking for this. Okay, it has taken the liquidity before the last hour. Now I want to see the last hour market will go higher and then it will close something like this way. This event horizon level is my reversing point. So if it reverses from there, that is the best case of scenario for me to frame the buying opportunity. All I need to look for an order block here. That's all I am looking for. If it doesn't make it, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to touch this market for selling anymore. Even though I have this sell side liquidity, I'm not interested to take that sell or frame any kind of sell for that sell side liquidity. In my opinion, that is nearly impossible to take this sell side liquidity by today. I can be wrong. It can, of course, go for that. GRGSF, thanks for that penguin, man. Let's see. Now, is this my order? For example, this candle closed above this candle. Is this my order block? 100% no. Why? Because this is inside this fair value gap. The order block has to be created above this fair value gap. Of course, it can be created inside this fair value gap. I will miss that trade. I have no problem with that. But if I would love to take the buy, my trade will be above this fair value gap. Here is another thing. I don't like to see, if this is a bullish market, I don't like to see the market close below this 50%. That means I don't want to see market will work with the lower portion of this fair value gap. I don't want to see that. I'd love to see that market will work with the upper portion of this fair value gap. as it has worked with the of this parallel gap, that is low probable buy for me now. But still I will look for buying opportunity. If it can make an order block above this parallel gap, I'll frame that buy from that order block. If this is the order block, I'm not going to take this order block entry. Huh? Awesome. Hey Jason, thanks for that membership man. Give me my penguin back. Give me my penguin back. It will keep falling. I'll do nothing. Thank you, Madhi, for sharing our Discord link, brother. Thank you so much. So, if any of you are interested to join to our Discord, you can either click on the link Mahdi has shared, or you can go to our pin comment. There, I have already posted the discount link. Sorry, Discord link. By the way, Mahdi, you can save this link for later, because this link has no expire date. So if you would love to share it sometimes, you can share the link I have pinned in my comment. That link is not going to be expired. Thank you, Jason, for that penguin man. It is trading the event horizon. Okay, I'm watching this event horizon as my support. I'm waiting for a bull run. If it keep falling, maybe I'll let this go. I don't like these two candles. See these two candles, I didn't like it. Why? Because it has closed below this concurrent crossment of that that fair value. I don't like it, because if it is a bullish market, it should not work with the lower portion of this fair value gap. It should work with the upper portion of this fair value gap. If it could work with the upper portion of this fair value gap, and then there is another fair value gap, I could simply push my button from that fair value gap. I didn't need to wait for the order block. But as it has worked with the lower portion of this fair value gap, now it is low probable for me to take the buy from any other bullish fair value gap. This candle can work as an order block. This candle can work as an order block. I'm not interested to use this candle as my order block. Why? Because it has created inside this fair value gap. So my order block has to be created above this fair value gap. You're most welcome, Mahdi. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. Hey bro, do you know what happened to my membership? Cancelled for some reason. It's okay, man. You're back. I can see that. Thank you so much, man. Hello, I'm here to, bro. Thanks for everything. You're most welcome, Aiko. Where are you from, Aiko? GRGSF 5-minute not showing bullish market. Okay, brother, I don't look for the 5-minute chart. Unfortunately I don't know how to use the 5-minute chart. So I don't look for that 5-minute chart. I'm watching 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart. And from every time frame, it is a bearish market. From every time frame, it is a bearish market. But there is something called PO3, power of 3. There is something called event horizon. That is a perfect area, perfect time. Everything is perfect for reversal. Not for the high here, but for some kind of reversal to finish the PO3. I have this sell side liquidity here. I'm just not interested to frame sell until this sell side liquidity. So if it keep falling, I'll let him fall, because the last hour should not continue the expansion. It should not continue the expansion. More importantly, in Wednesday, it should not do that. Thank you, brother, for all your teachings. You're most welcome, Gurmit. I really appreciate all of you, man, for joining over there. And I will wait until 3:30. If it doesn't provide any buying opportunity, I will just close my stream for today, because I'm done. Okay, no more sell is valid to me, because this is the time. First time, then price. If the time is not right, there is no trade is valid. Wow. I hope that, brother, I will learn from you how to use the 5-minute chart. I don't know how to use the 5-minute chart, brother. We all are learning here, so I will learn from you. You will learn from me. Then we both will learn from Mahdi. Mahdi will learn from both of us. This is how this is going to work. Make sure that you have joined to our Discord. It's absolutely free. No need to worry about paying anything to me. I'll never ask for money, man. That's all. Price become sloppy. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy. But if you are here with me, you will see that how I sacrifice the trade. I don't take the entries. I let them go. Wait for the better opportunities. I'm Turkish boy from Germany. Oh, you're from Germany, and I'm a Turkish boy from Germany. Okay, so you're from Turkey and you live in Germany. That's cool, man. You know the Arthur Gul. I'm a fan of Arthur Gul. And Osman. I have watched some episode of Usman, but I'm a fan of Arthur Gul. I'm waiting for 3:30. Okay, so until 3:30, if it doesn't provide any buying opportunity, I'm not going to continue this stream for today. So I'll be done. Here, what did you learn? How the partial is going to pay you every time how the partial is going to pay you. See this sell, I took the partial here first, then hold my trade for the sell. That sell took the partial first, then got stopped out with some profit. That is the run, stopped me out for 15 handle. All of you know the next sell is going to give me my profit. 40 handle it has reached for 15 handle risk, 40 handle run. Take the partial. What did I say? Remember, clear your partial around 26 handle. Clear your partial around 26 handle. How many times I repeat that one? If you keep taking partial, it will keep giving you profit, and the time you will be you will be like lucky, it is going to give you the extreme profit. So last minute, let's see how this candle is going to close. I'm really so happy because I've got 10,357 subscriber, man, the highest ever in my life. So I started from 26 and now it is 57. So near about 31 subscriber I have got from one single live. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Yes, sir, I'm still bullish, Netkit. I'm extremely bullish, brother. Congratulations for all the subscribers. Well deserved. Thank you so much, Joan. Thank you so much, man. I even didn't believe this. Okay. This is 3:30 candle. Let's see. Any kind of fair value gap, I'll frame the buy from that fair value gap. If it can make a fair value gap, okay. If there is no fair value gap, there is no trade for me. And if it keep going higher, I will just say that I missed the opportunity. That's all. I took a short trade 18226 order block inside the gap, that is midpoint of the 50-minute gap. It was good entry. I close it at 18157. Congratulations, brother. If you got that profit, congratulations, man. If it tapped to this parallel gap, that would be my buy. Okay, as it didn't tap, so still now there is an opportunity. So let me check actually if I can catch it. Let me check it. So yeah, it didn't actually tapped to this parallel gap. If it could tap to this parallel gap, that could be my buy. My target would be that rejection block here. That could be my target on this area. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the opportunity. Okay, it's not my fault. It's the market. Look, this candle just opened and keep going higher, just a bit lower. If it could tap, that could be my buy, and that rejection block would be my target. Today it didn't give me that. Tomorrow it will give me that. Trust me, man. And tomorrow I'll be profitable. Today it just didn't give me the entry. Tomorrow it will give me the entry. I will be profitable over here. Trust me. So I am going to remove this because it has already spent too much. If you understand this whole thing, perfect. Congratulations. If you don't understand, then keep coming. I will make you understandable this market. I'll make you that. That's my promise, brother. All you have to do is you have to focus on everything I'm watching or I'm showing you here. Everything. Just you have to focus over there. I took the 30-second inversion. Congratulations, brother, if you got it. Ibrahim, why bullish now? I've already explained that, brother. Target profit hit. Congratulations, brother. Of course, your target should be the rejection block because there is no parallel gap. And as you can see, it has made the buy side liquid here. So if it provide you any other opportunity, then you can look for that buy side liquidity. Thank you so much. So guys, that was my buying opportunity. I talked about that, but unfortunately market didn't give me the entry. This is something I start to cry. If I see this, I start to cry. Look at this candle. Open, started to go higher. Every single candle, almost every single candle, look at the manipulation. See this manipulation, 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 manipulation. Almost every single candle. Look, open, little manipulation, then went higher. This candle opened, boom. So I missed my opportunity. But that was my opportunity to take the buy. If you understand this logic, tomorrow it is going to give you the profit. Trust me, man. Tomorrow you are going to get the profit. Today it didn't. It's okay. Tomorrow it will give you that profit. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I don't want to continue this, but if I wanted to continue this, I believe that I would hit 10,360 subscribers. I don't want to be greedy. Instead, I would love to close it for today. Okay, it's my first time here. Just subscribed. I can tell you are true and legit. Nice, man. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much, man. And joint membership. You don't need to join my membership, brother. I mean, it's not how to say, man. My head is spinning. I am not finding any word to explain. So I will talk about everything tomorrow. Okay, it just did it in the next parallel gap. Oh, here. This one. This is the entry parallel gap. This is the last parallel gap. As my level is here, this rejection block has been traded. Not interested to trade from there. It's already gone. Okay, the trade is already gone. So while the trade is already gone, I don't want to chase the market. But of course, if you ask me, if you ever take the buy from this parallel gap, I will repeat you. This is just my opinion. I'm not trying to say anything. I will never, ever, ever, ever go for the trade from this parallel gap. Even if it comes here from this parallel gap, I don't care. But I will never, ever go for the trade from this gap. This is my only area where I'm going to take my entry. The only reason is I'm using the event horizon, not a fair value gap, not a weak 50%. It's a random level. This event horizon is a random level. It's not a random level, but for taking entry, it's a random level. So I'm expecting some kind of reaction. So I would love to catch the run from the beginning. Here, while it came here for the first time, why didn't I take my buy from this parallel gap? Because market was entering into the 315 macro. 315 macro is the last macro. it was entering into the 350 macro. Look at this area. This area and that area are the same area. Why it has worked here and why it didn't work there? Because the last macro has some rules. It has to do that. I mean, it has to do that, to follow that rules. It has to follow that rules. Now, what is that rules? I'm not going to explain that right now. Trust me, man, my head is spinning. Next day, remind me to talk about the last macro. I'll talk about that. But right now, not possible. I have to pray as well. So thank you so much, brother. Until the next time, booms for the precise entry. Okay, we didn't miss it, didn't drive to the gap to take it. Absolutely, brother. Sophia, thank you so much. Uh, you're most welcome, Sophia. I'm not finding any word to explain. But thank you so much, guys. Until tomorrow's 8:45 a.m. New York local time. Cheers, guys. We'll talk over there.